Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to get into a variety of topics, but this first topic, Tesla just made monthly payments a little bit worser. Seems like they are sticking to what they said, and that incentive deals and everything, especially with the Model Y, is going to get a little worse as we get closer to the one date, which is going to be the ending of the $7,500 federal tax credit. So we're going to get into that plus a variety of topics. But before we do that, let's roll that intro really quick. All right, so thanks for watching another stream. Thanks for watching another video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, as I like to call it. And if you want to join our free email newsletter, you could do that down below in the description. Today's live stream is sponsored by Aura, where you can protect your online data, privacy, and much more, but more on that later. And we do have a giveaway on the channel right now, and that is ending today. So if you're looking to win this Tesla diner robot, you can get your last entries in on that video right there, the Tesla diner vlog, where we did a little bit of a review with my friend Celine on all the different foodie items. And of course, we'll be picking from the winners in the comments section. So I think I put the instructions in there. Yeah, I did. So you can try and figure out and follow along and try and enter in as your last minute entry before it expires and everything. So Tesla has made monthly payments a little bit worse for the Tesla Model Y. It does appear that they are sticking to what they said, and that incentives and everything are going to be dialing back as the $7,500 federal tax credit comes to a close and end. It seems like they weren't bluffing. What they did was they actually raised the monthly payment for the Tesla Model Y on both trims, and they made it a little bit worse. Instead of it being $349 a month, it is now $399 a month. And of course, both of these were like $3,000 down, 36-month lease and other things like that. And of course, these are like good loopholes for people that don't qualify for the $7,500 federal tax credit, because all leases do get the $7,500 federal tax credit with your vehicle and everything. In fact, like Tesla tries to hype this as much as possible. And so if you're looking to lease, unfortunately, it looks like that deal has gotten a little bit worse, especially for the rear-wheel drive and also the all-wheel drive as well. Rear-wheel drive is now $399. It was $349 a month, and all-wheel drive is $449 a month as reported from Sawyer. It was $399, but I think it was $349 already. But either way, still very interesting to see that Tesla is dialing back on incentives. But it's kind of interesting that they're dialing back on the lease incentives. It's kind of like, most people are probably financing at the lower interest rates, 3.49 or 0% for the Model 3. And so it is an interesting one for them to dial this back, and maybe more people are leasing. Or is this just a sign for them to try and dial some of the incentives back to, not necessarily scare, but they know that when they do small things like this, it could get more of a rise from certain people out there to try and maybe push demand or anything like that as well. And so if you're looking at placing an order, that's why I've kind of strongly recommended, if you're going to be buying a Tesla anyways, instead of waiting to see if there's going to be a better incentive or deal out there by next month, which that's a risk because you may not be able to get delivery of your Tesla vehicle by the end, which when the $7,500 federal tax credit ends. So you might as well get on the list with Tesla with an order. It is a $250 non-refundable deposit. And of course, don't forget to use a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description, so you can get 3 months of full self-driving added to your Tesla vehicle. If you're already buying full self-driving, then using our Tesla referral code does support the channel as well down below in the description. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. Of course, all of their current offers and everything are still posted onto the website and everything, so you can see everything that is out there. But still, very interesting to see all the different incentives. And if the question now here is, are they going to dial back on some of these in the near future, or whichever the case may be. If you're planning on financing your Tesla, then there's one thing you need to do before you even apply: protect your credit. Seriously, because here's the wildest part. Bank of America just had a data breach recently, and they didn't even tell customers for a month. That means your social, your phone number, and your email could have already been out there, and you'd have no clue. Most companies wait on average of 277 days to report a breach. That's 9 months where your identity is exposed and you're the last to know. That's why I use Aura, today's sponsor. Aura constantly scans the dark web and lets me know if anything tied to me shows up, my social, bank info, or any of my personal information. And that's not just for breaches. There's so many different tools I use with Aura. Want to reduce those pesky spam calls? Aura's got it. Want to remove your data like your addresses, phone numbers from those sketchy broker sites? Aura has that too. They will also include $5 million in identity theft insurance, and everything's packed into one clean app. You can try it free for 14 days at aura.com/DennisCW. I'll put that in the description as well. Don't wait until someone else tells you your data is at risk. That's like turning on Sentry mode after your car got keyed. Protect your credit before you apply. I'm doing it and you should too. Thanks for that, everyone. And so now the question is, will they start to release more incentives, or sorry, not release, will they start to delete more incentives? And I guess if we take a look at it, like which ones could they actually remove? Like they could easily remove this one, the one free upgrade, and just switch to inventory discounts and do a little bit of a sleight of hand there, really. But the one thing is for sure, I know you're looking to all get maximum discounts for your Tesla vehicle, but don't forget about your current vehicle as well. And please do not trade it into Tesla. Give one of these other companies a shot, and that's why we partnered with GiveMeTheVin.com down below in the description to give you maximum value for your current vehicle, and especially where you're going to be selling it. So definitely check it out. They can give you an offer and buy your vehicle from the comfort of your home. So definitely check it out. Link down below in the description. Let's see who dropped by. Art, thanks for coming in. Blueberry, great to see you. Yasser, thanks for coming in. Ralph, thanks for coming in. U-Haul, thanks for coming in. Leona, thank you for dropping by. Let's see. Darius, Rakesh, and Gregory C. Thanks for dropping by. Thank you all for dropping by. Thanks for hitting the like button, the comments, and everything. Ralph, I froze all of my credit bureaus to see where does the pre-qualify it pulls from, and it's TransUnion, FYI. I thought pre-qualify doesn't pull from anything because there is no social security input on that. But actually, I think what it was for Tesla is that they cycle through all the different credit bureaus, and so it might not be always the same one every single time back and forth. Leona, I pulled the plug and ordered the new Model Y Juniper. Didn't want to miss out on the EV credit. Will be selling my Model 3. Nice. Congrats, Leona, and congrats on your order. When is your pending delivery date and everything with that? Darius, my delivery date is Monday. Wish me luck. Darius, nice. Congrats on that. And yeah, there's definitely a ton of pre-delivery checklists and everything out there. My delivery is on Thursday. Nice, Rakesh. I think there's a lot of different deliveries in the next week or so. And so congrats to everybody out there that's about to pick up their Tesla. We do have the full self-driving deal. We're creating a wait list right now. So if you're pending delivery, you can send me a DM on Instagram if you're interested in that. Gregory, any idea if the using the full self-driving footage to fight a ticket works? Ooh, I mean, you can always try, but then I guess it's like, is it worth going to court and showing that footage with the lawyer? And probably it might not be, because, you know, I know where you're at, and it might not be worth the time, headache, and effort to actually do that. And thank you for being a member, Gregory, still. Thank you for the support. In this next topic, we've got confirmation of a front bumper camera on a Model 3, a brand new Model 3 from Tesla. It seems like this was spotted off the official China Ministry Information and Technology Institute. I guess it's like maybe like their EPA or their Transportation Authority or whichever here. But Tesla will soon offer a front bumper camera to the Model 3. We can see from the pictures on their Model 3 Plus. Look at what we see down below right here at the bottom. That is definitely a front bumper camera for the Model 3. And so this is what we know. We know that this Model 3 Plus is their latest edition with, I think, a little bit longer range than the previous one, or whichever, a little bit of a bigger battery, and of course a front bumper camera. So this could be interesting, because if you take a look at Model 3 sales in the US, one could assume that it is definitely more staler than the Model Y, and this could be some of the updates that it need. A little bit more range, and of course a front bumper camera, because it is the only Tesla right now that does not have a front bumper camera. But still, very interesting to see. Let us know what your thoughts are. I know a lot of you out there are interested in a front bumper camera for your Tesla Model 3. And so now the question is this going to be a retrofit type of action for other Model 3 Highlands? And then, and secondly, what's going to be the cost on that? I mean, the new Model S is already out, and there's no retrofit for that in any sort of capacity at all. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. We're going to jump into the live stream comments.
Now that you've bought your Tesla or you're about to buy your Tesla, did you know that it comes with 0 accessories? Seriously, not even a phone mount. But don't worry, we've got you covered. In my opinion, there's a few must-haves that every Tesla owner should get, like a phone mount so your phone doesn't fly off during acceleration, a center console organizer because without it, you're going to lose a bunch of stuff, and my newest favorite, an invisible underscreen station mount from Jowa, a great place to store sunglasses. And all of these accessories plus more you can get from our partner Jowa. And you know these accessories are good because I actually use all of their stuff. And if you use our promo code down below in the description, you can save some money and support the channel as well. But Jowa doesn't stop at just the basics. They've got a wireless game controller that fits perfectly in the glove box, a portable air compressor for peace of mind on those long road trips, and even an electric scooter, because why walk from the superchargers or level 2 chargers? So not only will you save some money by using our promo code down below in the description, you can also get free shipping on orders over $120. So definitely check it out, link down below in the description. Thank you to Jowa for partnering with us on this channel, and let's get on to the next topic.
Thanks for that, everyone. Let's see who dropped by. Sharon, I took advantage of the free color and choose red loyalty discount and the EV credit. Went through Tesla to trade in my Model 3. Hopped it with CarMax and Carvana. Yeah, it seems like there is I'm getting a couple messages from people are saying that the trade-ins for Tesla are going to be a little bit higher now. So very interesting to see. Leona, delivery day, hopefully sometime before the end of the month. I already have the VIN. Nice. Congrats on that. Sharon, the offers were all within a couple $100. So for the convenience, I went with Tesla. Finally, I also transferred my full subscription to Model Y and the most smooth and uneventful purchase to date. Nice. Congrats on that one for sure. It asked me to unfreeze my TransUnion. Oh, okay. Very cool to see, Ralph. Random, I'm picking up the Model Y tomorrow. Nice, Random. And thanks for jumping in. Captain Brandon, nice shirt. Yes, 100%. It's a pretty fun one. And actually, we got this from a couple of our friends that have Rivians and other things like that. Guys, I'm not able to sell my Model Y. What are the best places to list on? I personally like Facebook Marketplace, Car Gurus, Cars.com, and all these other different places that are out there. In this next topic, Tesla has released body armor and rock sliders for the Tesla Cybertruck. And it's a pretty interesting cost, which I guess makes sense for this type of stuff, especially if you're looking to go off-roading for the Tesla Cybertruck. Tesla has officially released the Cybertruck rock sliders and body armor called the Terrestrial Armor Package for $3,500. Underbody shield, left rocker, structural rocker, and a right side structural rocker as well. Very interesting to see this type of things. And what's really cool is we already have some demo videos of this installed and everything. It's $3,500. And right now, only Foundation Series Tesla Cybertruck owners are able to buy it. Non-Foundation Cybertruck owners can buy it in September of 2025. But we already also have some real pictures of it and see what it actually looks like on a Tesla Cybertruck. Ogre Dennis was able actually to get an early release kit of this, and you can see it in action as it rolls through the different backcountry areas and everything. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. We're going to jump into the live stream comments.
One thing's for sure, if you're buying a new Tesla, it does not come with this. And that's a set of all-weather floor mats. My favorite set so far right now is a set by 3W Liners. And I've tried all the different floor mats that are out there. 3D Mats USA, Tasmanian, and a bunch of Amazon ones. And by far, these are going to be my favorite set. I've got them in our Model X, Model 3, Model Y, and also Cybertruck as well. And if you use our promo code down below in the description, not only will you save 25% off and get a set under $100, you'll support the channel as well. So definitely check out our partner 3W Liner floor mats down below in the description, and let's get on to the next topic.
Thanks to everyone. And of course, we do have a highest promo code with a 3W Liner right now, DENINS35 for 35% off. So definitely check it out. Link down below in the description. PPM, I finally got Model Y today and I will pick it up on next Monday. Thank you for referral code. Thank you, PPM, for using that and supporting the channel as well. Aisha, picking up my Model Y next Thursday. I got a VIN 3 days after ordering. Thank you. Nice. Nice. Congrats on that. And wow, that's pretty quick actually for the Model Y, getting a delivery that quick after ordering with that. What else we got? And this next topic, we've got a big update for full self-driving that Elon is teasing more and more about. And I guess the biggest question is, when will we have unsupervised full self-driving? Well, Elon has came on X to say some more. Quote, the newest update will substantially reduce the need for driver attention, but some complex intersections, heavy weather, or unusual events will still require attention. And what's cool with this is that the major update will be the next major step in improvements for rare conditions. This stance will be the reduce of the driver attention, so it could be very interesting to see. And maybe this is one of these updates where we still have to monitor it, but it will be getting better and better in the near months. And so now the question I get a lot is, do we think that unsupervised will be with hardware 4 or is it hardware 5? But of course, these updates are right in line with the Tesla Robotaxi, and so as that gets more on the road, maybe some of those updates will come to the Tesla vehicles as well. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. Ralph, I got the Juniper 2 weeks ago, now looking for a second car. Might go with the new Honda Pilot for size, gas mileage, range, 500 plus for range, family road trips. Yeah. And so that's why I feel like the Juniper is great. The Model X is great, but some of these vehicles, especially if you have a bigger family, it might be worth it just to get some other vehicles, especially if you do a lot of road trips like hybrids and other things like that. But thanks for jumping in, everybody. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for hitting the like button in the comments and everything. See you guys in the next one. See ya.